Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. We're into June now and it is unfortunately raining, which is quite unfortunate because we do actually have a field that's ready to harvest, which I didn't realise would have. But yeah, the barley field is actually ready down there. To show you on the map, field 33 is for some reason the only one that's ready, but yeah, well, it must be the only barley field I assume. Yes it is, but yeah, that's ready. So that needs to be harvested when the rain stops. First of all though, we're going to get some more feed for the chickens because they've run out. So we'll go and fill this up. And we also need to remember to flood our paddy fields. Although the rain should be keeping them fairly wet, but yes, they do need to be flooded again so that they don't die. So I'll quickly get this done and then we'll go and do that. Almost run out of sorghum now in the silo, but we do have 55,000 litres of barley, so we're okay. We're not going to run out of feed for the chickens, but yeah, this is almost the last of the sorghum. So yeah, once I've just quickly tipped this at the chicken silo or trough, we will get those paddy fields flooded. This is one of them. Yeah, as you can see, it is dry and the patches in there, I assume, because it hasn't been flooded, even though it was flooded up until I slept. So it's only since midnight, I assume, that it needed to be done. We'll just tip this. I don't think it will use all of this. No, it didn't. It wasn't actually empty, the trough wasn't emptying the chickens, it's just that it needed more in the tipper. Okay, so yeah, we'll flood that, and also the one down here, and then we'll have to fly across to the other one, the new one, because that also needs to be flooded. This is the problem with not herding them all together, you can't sort of do them all in the same area. We've got to teleport across to field 3, and then run in the correct direction, which is this way, to the pump, where we can then flood the field. I suppose if I used the no flight mode on the console it would be quicker, but it would just whiz across the map then rather than running at normal speed. But let's just get this one. There we go, didn't take too long, and we're now flooding for June. Okay, so yeah, we can't harvest our barley yet, but we can sell the soybeans because the price of soybeans is very good at the moment. So we will get the tipper on the lorry. We'll drop off the flatbed for now. Oh, I wonder if this tree will go. There's probably space now for it. Yes, there is, just 49,400, and if the limit is 50,000, so just had enough space for that. Oh, I thought we'd drop that. Let's try again. There we go, right. Yep, so I'll pick up the tipper now and we'll fill up with the soybeans and we'll go and get them sold. As you can see here, I've got the eggs, the cement roof plates and the wood products loaded up onto the trailer. We're going to sell the eggs, or not sell, we're going to deliver the eggs to the bakery, if any of them will sell, which they won't, or some of them have. Okay, so the rest will have to go to the farmer's market then, because obviously the bakery is full. We might actually just take a few off though while we're here and leave them in the trigger, because then they'll go. Just lift a couple of pallets off and just leave them in the trigger here, so that there's stuff in the bakery basically to keep it going for a bit. Put one more down and then the rest can go to the farmer's market. And then the plan with the other stuff, well, the cement products won't be taken at the temple anymore because that seems to have reached capacity, so they're going to have to be taken to the warehouse to be sold. But while I'm at the warehouse, I'm going to buy some more wood products to speed up, or potentially speed up, the temple production a little bit, because that is taking forever. I would like to try and speed it up a bit. Now I've kind of got myself to a bit of a sticky situation down here because this is a bit tight and I'm going away from the farmer's market. It's not where I want to be. Yes, not the ideal streets for this size of vehicle at all. Yes, I thought that might happen. I don't want to be down here at all. Oh no, now I've got traffic behind. I'm going to have to turn the other way because I'm not going to get around that lamppost. Will I get around going the other way though? As long as nothing comes the other way, that would be helpful. Yes, I can get that way. Good. I'm going to have to do a loop and come back round. This is not going terribly well. Right, so yeah, heading to the farmer's market first to deliver the rest of the eggs, then we're going to go to the warehouse for the cement products and we're going to buy some more wood products there. Ideally we need a second sawmill, I think, to speed up the wood product production and also in turn speed up the temple a little bit, but at the moment I'm not really sure where to put one, but I think what we might do is, if I'm still doing the series by this time, when we finish the harvest, I think we will be doing, we will remove one of the rice fields and turn that into another sawmill, so we'll have two sawmills running. I think that would be a good idea. I'm really getting a long way from oh dear, this is not going well. I've wasted a lot of time there, but we're back on track. We're heading towards the farmer's market again. Yeah, so if you have two sawmills running after harvest, that would be good, and then hopefully that will speed up the sawmill, the temple production. I'm just looking at that pallet, it looks like it's trying to escape. I'm hoping I haven't lost anything while I wasn't looking. It is supposed to be strapped, there is a strap around it, but I don't know why it's moved. Did we lose a pallet? I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because it's not like we need the money particularly. We've got almost 2 million in the bank now. I was thinking about maybe buying another field before harvest to use the money up a bit. Okay, so let's get these eggs sold. We're in the trigger. Wish these roads weren't so tight. There we go. 13,600 for that. Right, yep, so onto the warehouse next to sell the cement products and buy some more wood products. think this is probably the biggest load of wood I've brought to the temple so far. Obviously not all of our own wood, because some of it is from the warehouse that I've just bought the wood from. But yeah, that's a pretty good load there. Over 200,000 in total there. I can't see any differences up there in the temple, but it is obviously progressing very slowly. I don't know what it tells you on the information screen over here now. It just says it needs long planks, and yeah, it's just the usual thing really. I think we're still a long way off finishing it, but yeah, if I keep bringing more stuff to it, it might get done at some point. Surely we're more than halfway now. Somebody who's finished it, let me know. Are we more than halfway? That one on the left there is actually got walls, even though they've just disappeared. There we go. I don't know why they're disappearing. But yeah, I would guess we're more than halfway. We've got to be. I've played so many hours of this game now. Okay, back to the yard. And I think we'll start the harvest because the rain has cleared away. Should be dry enough now to get the barley harvested. So yeah, we'll drive this back to the yard and then we'll get in the combine. That's the barley field finished then. So yeah, first field of the harvest, but yeah, all done on the barley. So yeah, that's the only field we had of barley actually. So that's all the barley complete. So we'll take this back to the farm silo and we'll tip it there, and that will be probably used for chicken feed, or it might go to the grain mill, some of it, if we've got an excess. Depends how much chicken feed we've got really, I suppose. But yeah, it probably goes to the grain mill if we have too much, and that'll be turned into flour for the bakery. The bakery might actually be running out of flour. It hasn't been producing any flour for a while at the grain mill now, so it probably does need some more. But just for now, we'll tip it here at the farm silo and then probably move it in the future if we need to. So we've got 27,700 litres of barley off that field. Not too bad. It's only a small field, so yeah, quite happy with that really. I think it was about as maximum yield as it could be though. It was fully fertilised and weeded and everything, so and rolled. So not much more I could have done to that one. It's been a pretty good field that. We'll just check to see how much flour we've got left at the bakery. We're already on it. Okay, 51,000 litres out of 110. So yeah, it is going to run out fairly soon. And the grain mill has no current production running, so yeah, we are going to need to take some grain there. How much out of interest have we got? We've got 2 wheat fields. and the oat field, that can go to the grain mill as well. So yeah, we've got a few fields, and we might buy another field as well. Can corn go to the grain mill? No. Long grain rice can. Might take that there. But yeah, corn can't. Because I'm just thinking of another field we could probably buy in for this harvest coming up. For some reason, field 37 is empty. I don't know why nobody's planted anything in that one this harvest. It's not my field. But yeah, field 7 is one that I would like to buy because that's a big field. But it's got corn in it and we can't use that for the grain mill. 4's empty as well. That's a big field. Also not far from the grain mill. Anyway, I'll have a think about that and decide nearer to the time. But I think that'll do for today. So yeah, we'll leave it there. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.